And obviously this house has curb appeal. And I know you wanted a pool with a view. Dude, what are you doing?
You said if I wanted to buy or sell a house in Central Florida that I should follow you.
On social media.
Oh, you got a link? Thank you.
Turn left if you come to a fork in the road.
Yes, sir. Turn left at the fork in the road.
I don't believe that.
To infinity and beyond.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
How are you?
I'm great.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
What's your name?
My name's Darcy Lynn.
Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange?
I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I'm anxiety.
Green light. Red light.
I'll have what she's had.
Hey, where's the beef?
Yo.
What's that?
What's that?
I am your father.
And we're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Parts Unknown.
Hello, hello. Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon. Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day.
Thank you, everybody, for taking time out of your Labor Day and joining us.
Yeah.
We got not that huge of a crowd today. We got
Yeah,
Donald's
but that's
here.
all right.
Hey,
Hey,
Don.
Donald.
And Lily.
Hey,
Lily from
Lily,
Michigan.
up in Michigan.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Even our co-hosts aren't here today. I'm not sure what happened. I thought we were going to have four of us today.
Eh,
That's okay. We can handle it. We can handle it.
yeah, we got it.
Yeah. But you know, I would
Well-
just the two of us, we get more time to talk about what we watched.
Well, unfortunately, my list is pretty short.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Because we got a jam-packed show. We got a
Yeah.
lot to go over. A lot of
Yeah, yeah. There's some of it that I've got opinions on too.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
gotta like opinions. Don wants to
Um,
know, where's the beef?
Well, I'll quote Star Wars. You talk first. I talk first.
You go ahead. You go ahead. You talk
All
first.
right.
This is how it
Well,
works.
all right. Well, what I watched, I continued the Studio Ghibli trek with my kiddos,
Okay.
and I tried to get them to watch all of Howl's Moving Castle. They weren't as into it.
I think I might have heard of that one. I don't think I've ever watched it.
They're all very strange but beautiful, and if you
Okay.
are getting the story, it has some morals, but it's one of those, like, if you love it, you love it. Yeah. But anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, that one I think is from 2004, 2005, and in the American version, Howl is voiced by I'm blanking on his name. Batman from the Christopher Nolan.
Bill Kelmar?
What's that?
Bill Kelmar? Or Kilmar?
No. From
Adam West.
no, from the Christopher
Michael
Nolan version
Keaton.
of Batman. No. Oh,
Go
all
on.
of them.
People in the chat will tell us.
Anyway, who is it?
Yes. Yes, we do, Lily. We celebrate Labor Day.
He was in Newsies. Oh, come on, somebody help me out. I'm blanking and I don't want to Google it at the moment. Anyway,
Oh, don't worry about it.
he plays Howl. So it's when I looked up who all the voices were, I was like, man, this is a huge list. Calcifer is Billy Crystal, Anyway,
Wow.
the only other thing on my list is Rings of Power Season 2 began. I watched episode 1. They dropped the first 3 episodes, but it's I think each episode is at least an hour. The first episode, I think, was a little over an hour.
Now, do they feel like they're an hour, or do they feel like they're longer than an hour? Because I find a
They
lot of the times the Lord of the Rings stuff feels longer than what it really is.
it feels long.
Yeah.
However, the first 10 minutes, I stood and watched in the bedroom before moving because I was just so enthralled by what I was watching.
Okay.
And then once we got through that first scene, that first sequence, oh man,
And that's on Prime, right?
it's on Prime.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to continue, but I'm a nerd for it. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Don
what
says
have you
he-
watched?
Don says he likes your R2D2 pictures behind you.
Oh, well, thank you. Both of them are from local artists from Denver. One is Kevin Esslinger, and I think this wrong way. This artist goes by Someday K on Instagram, if you can find him. He's got some stuff that looks like that. That's other genres that I would love to have. Anyway,
Very
what
nice.
have you watched?
Okay, so I can continue with Chimp Crazy. 'Cause I got hooked on the ending of part 1.
It popped up on my feed. I saw it.
Your wife's a vet. I can't believe you're not watching this.
A zookeeper.
Sorry,
Zookeeper.
she works at a zoo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She wife works at a zoo. She's got to watch this because she'll go, these people are crazy. You watch it for the disaster that's going to happen.
Okay.
And the disaster happens this week. Episode 2 all breaks loose.
Oh no.
And then it calms down, and everything is okay, and everything's okay. Like nothing this woman says makes sense, and then it ends with, "Oh, I gotta watch the next one."
Okay.
Like it's like they got that hook that just brings you into the next one.
I get you. I know what you mean. I've some stuff. That's honestly kind of the way Ozark is. The show that my wife and I've been watching. We didn't get around to watching anything recently on that. But that's kind of the way each one of those episodes is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Caleb.
So I know what you mean.
Yeah. And then I watched on Netflix. I'm not sure if this is new on Netflix or if it's been there for a while. I know the last one has been there for a while, but Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
That's on. It came out on Max a long time ago. HBO, whatever Max.
Okay.
It's DC. It's
DC. Yeah.
I couldn't get through it, honestly.
There was 2 though. There was the first one. Actually, there might be 3 now.
The first Shazam was incredible.
Okay.
I mean, I enjoyed it very much, like a popcorn flick. The second Shazam did not enjoy. Couldn't get through it. And then the one with The Rock, the Black Adam movie.
Okay, this isn't that one. This is after that one.
Okay.
This is after the Black Adam because they referenced the Black Adam in this.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it's like there's like a whole family of Shazams now.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a different.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, I didn't enjoy it too much.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I really liked it.
Is it animated or the live action?
No, it's live action.
Okay.
Yeah, Shazam! Fury of the Gods. I'm trying to. It's all new actors. Like it's a different guy playing Shazam than the first couple.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Well, then I definitely
Wonder Woman's in
it.
this. I shouldn't. Oh, okay, I spoiled it. Wonder Woman's in this one.
All right.
Anyway.
Christian Bale. Christian Bale is who I was thinking of for Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
you're Batman. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Anyways, I really enjoyed it. It was the best Shazam out of all the Shazams.
Well, I'll go and seek it out then. It's
the one that went on and on with the fighting going on too long, I didn't care too much for. It was just like over the top. It was the one was just called Shazam. That one I didn't care too much for, and I watched it twice to make sure I didn't like it as much as I did the first time.
Well,
yeah. And then the other
one
one
I tried, I'll give it another try.
Live on Netflix this afternoon. Chestnut versus Kabucha. The hot dog eating champions of the world. I watched that live.
Did you?
Oh my gosh, what a production that was. It was like a heavyweight championship. It's 9 years in the making, actually 15 years in the making. They haven't competed against each other since 2009. The hot dog eating championships of the world live from Las Vegas. It was awesome. They got to make that an Olympic sport.
How many minutes did they have?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
10 minutes, and new
How
rules.
many hot dogs did Joey Chestnut eat?
Well, I don't want to spoil it for you in case you want to watch it, because I'm sure you can stream it now. But they changed the rules. Before they used to take the bun and put it in the water and get it squishy and eat the bun, and they would put 2 wieners at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Whole hot dogs, no dunking.
Wow.
Yeah.
That dries your mouth out. So are they drinking a lot of
They
water?
could drink water. They could drink as much water as they want, but you couldn't. Like, you used to take the bun and dunk the bun, and you do 2 buns, and then they would take 2 wieners, and they would 2 wieners like that.
Yeah.
That's how kombucha used to do it, and then Chestnut used to do the whole hot dog in the water. And yeah, and Robbie Wrigley, is that his name? He's a comedian. He does.
Rob Riggle.
Rob Riggle, yeah. So he was like one of the hosts. He's so funny.
Oh, that would be great. Do you watch that show? That's it's the putt show that Rob Riggle is on.
Yes.
Holy
moly.
Holy moly.
Yes.
That I could watch that forever.
Yeah. I recorded that one. Yeah, I would record.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what else you got?
That was it. Then I watched. It was an old one, John Carter for Marge. I just watched it just today because I remember being indifferent about it. So I watched it on Disney Plus this afternoon, just before we came down here, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is a long movie. No, I don't need to watch this one.
Oh no.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. All righty, what do we have for weekend box office gross?
It looks very similar to last week. Numbers are a little bit different, but the top 3 are exactly the same.
Made it easy for me. I didn't have to load new graphics.
Yeah, number 3 is It Ends With Us. The weekend gross of 7.4, total at 136 million domestically. And I was corrected by a friend who sent me a message who was watching the live. I said something about like maybe it's a love story or something, and she's like, "Yo, it's not that."
Oh, okay. So, you know, when you look at this picture,
right? Okay. And I knew nothing about it.
I know nothing.
Anyway,
we break the pattern, or the pattern breaks us. It ends with us. Okay.
It's about some much more mature things than just a love story.
Okay. Fair enough.
Number 2, Alien Romulus. Weekend gross of 9.3, totaling out at 91 million. This still, no matter what people say, it's still too scary for me.
Yeah. I got a bunch of Alien, actually.
Like I love the idea of Alien. Like it's an incredibly captivating sci-fi idea. I love it. But the face huggers themselves, and like just everything about the actual alien, very, very scary for me.
Well, the entire theories rest upon idiots that see these weird eggs and come right up to them and go, "What's in here?" That's the entire, because those face huggers don't jump out very far. The entire series is based on that. Every movie has to have somebody coming right up to the egg and shining a light into it.
Do you know much about the timeline of Alien?
Kinda.
So is Prometheus the first movie in the actual timeline?
So that pre-Alien then?
As far as I understand. So I've seen Prometheus.
Okay, so that makes sense. So that's the ship that has that big, huge curve that they find.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, did you see that one?
Probably not.
Well, it doesn't matter. But like face huggers, what that is, them jumping, swimming, running.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Oh, in the trailer, I saw that they were like pulling people underwater and jumping out of the water. Oh man, that's terrifying.
I got Alien figurines like all over the place. I got this one here, like just sitting here beside me. The Alien versus Predator.
The chest burster.
Yeah. I got a whole bunch of them over there. I got a box of them over there. I got trying to get rid of.
Nice. Well, and moving on, number one, still number 1, Deadpool and Wolverine. Weekend gross of 15 million. Wow. Yeah. Total gross domestic of 604. Do you know what they are worldwide? I knew that they made $1 billion a long time ago, but if they're at over 500,000 here, that's incredible. I need
Yeah.
to. I'll look that up and get that number before the end of the show.
Yeah, they're it's the highest grossing R-rated movie in history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, moving to headlines. Quentin Tarantino says he has no desire to watch Toy Story 4. Quote, I don't care if it's good. In the case of Toy Story, the third one is just magnificent, he explained. It's one of the best movies I've ever seen. If you've seen the other two, it's just devastating. But the thing is, then 3 years later or something, they did a fourth, and I have no desire to see it. You literally ended the story as perfect as you could. So no, I don't care if it's good. I'm done.
Okay, well, just wait now. His mind's gonna get blown.
He's gonna hate that they've got another one.
Number 5 is coming out.
Oh man.
Yeah, just wait till somebody tells him that.
I mean, to be perfectly honest,
He's not wrong.
I agreed with it. If my kids end up wanting to watch that fourth one and they love it, okay, sure, I'll watch it. I'm open to it. I'm not opposed to it, but like I'm not going to go out of my way to go see it. I don't know.
The thing is, though, the fourth one has Forky in it, and Forky's
the fourth one has what?
Forky.
Oh, and so we've watched Forky's Got a Problem. Are those the shorts on Disney Plus?
Forky has a question.
Yeah, Forky's got a question. Yeah.
They're awesome. All those
they are great. That's great. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Well, continuing with Quentin Tarantino, this is the one that I've got an opinion on. Quentin Tarantino says Alec Baldwin is 10% responsible for Rush shooting. The Pulp Fiction filmmaker, who's 61, spoke with Bill Maher on the comedian's Club Random podcast and argued actors like Baldwin are partly responsible for the safe handling of guns on movie sets. During the discussion, Maher slammed the criminal case against Baldwin, arguing it's absurd to claim the death of cinematographer, I'm bad with names, Halyna Hutchins was his fault because he, quote, he didn't, quote, purposely shoot her. But Tarantino, whose movies often feature gun violence, pushed back on Maher's argument, telling the comedian, quote, the armorer, the guy who handles the gun, is 90% responsible for everything that happens when it comes to that gun. But the actor is 10% responsible. It's a gun. You're a partner in the responsibility to some degree.
Okay, what's your thought on that?
I don't think Quentin Tarantino really needs to be talking about it. That's kind of my biggest take.
That's first, yeah.
Like a court, a criminal case has decided whether or not he is responsible, and what you and I think at that point, I don't think it really matters. And you're this high profile director, you're gonna screw with this guy's career when you may not like it. That's fine. Don't hire him, but don't like blacklist him for something that's an opinion. Whether or not I agree, I don't think that matters on this, but that's me.
I just am floored by the fact that a gun can accidentally go off and it just happens to hit somebody in just such a way that it kills them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just seems like an awful lot of coincidences there.
So I'll kind of contradict myself in a way.
Not that they were out
giving
to kill her or anything.
But by giving my opinion
around going on, that, you know what I mean? That's what I'm wondering.
Right. But so like I'm gonna in some way contradict my opinion by giving it. And
no one should have an opinion on this, but I'm going to give you mine.
Well, I mean, you can have it. You can have your opinion. And like you and I think can talk about it because we're not going to affect Alec Baldwin's career.
Yeah, we're not Quentin
Tarantino. Right, exactly. Quentin Tarantino can have that conversation with Bill Maher privately.
Yeah.
But on this podcast, I think that does genuinely harm him when a court of law has decided that technically, like legally, he cannot be held responsible. Now, that being said, it's a gun, man. Like technically it is, yes, supposed to be blanks. The armorer is responsible for making sure that the gun is safe when they put it in your hands. But at the same time, like they don't put fake guns in people's hands anymore. They put real guns with fake ammunition.
Well, yeah, like that's the thing that blows my mind. Like the odds of it being a real bullet, and then the odds of it accidentally going off, and then the odds of it hitting a person, and the odds of hitting a person that's going to kill them. Just like, what are the odds?
Right.
You know, like especially the accidentally going off and the accidentally putting in the real ammunition as opposed to blanks. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyways, Dawn's asking, where's our thoughts on Happy Gilmore?
Oh, they're making another Happy Gilmore.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
I mean, I love most Happy Madison productions for some reason or another. Not admitting that they're good, but I still like them. So you know,
is it going to be Adam Sandler in the new one, or? I
mean, it should be. It better be. It has to be, I guess. Unfortunately, we don't have
Bob Barker,
but we do have Drew Carey. So Drew Carey could do the same thing.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, what's the next headline?
Let's see. Dr. Odyssey, September 26th on ABC. It's all hands on deck as Max and his small but mighty medical team navigate unique medical crises and each other miles from shore. It looks like a cross between 9/11 and The Love Boat.
Yeah.
Check out this trailer.
Doctor, welcome aboard the Odyssey. This ship is heaven. Our mission is to preserve the dream. And that's why you're here. I'm in. Keep these dreamers safe. You're gonna be okay. It's not a question of when you encounter waves. Brace for impact. But what you do when they come up. Keep breathing.
I got a feeling this is going to be good.
It looks like it's pretty fun.
I think
looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
You could get into some pretty crazy situations out on the sea.
Well, I'm hoping that it's going to become almost like Lost, or they end up not being at the sea. Like I hope it ends up becoming almost like a fantasy adventure.
That'd be cool.
Well, or it could be
the name of the boat is the Odyssey.
Like boat was. What's that?
I mean, the name of the boat, or excuse me, ship, was the Odyssey. So that would be an interesting premise to make it. Because I mean, I don't know if anybody knows their mythology, but the Odyssey is a pretty cool tale.
Could enlighten me, because I'm not.
So the Iliad is the Iliad and the Odyssey. The Iliad is the story of the battle of the Greeks invading Troy. That's sort of the story of the Trojan horse.
Okay.
And then the Odyssey is Odysseus's journey back. He gets lost at sea, taken by demigods, does all this stuff. Exactly.
I think they're going to get lost at sea, is what I think is going to be happening.
So that's why I think you're right. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Lily says this looks interesting.
Yeah.
And Goth Betty says, I gotta watch. I want to watch this. Yeah, I want to check this out too. I think it's going to be cool. Yeah. Boy, we got to zoom along here. We got a lot to go through.
No, we're at 25. We're all right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. The 2024 Venice Film Festival got off to a green-haired gothic bang on Wednesday night with Tim Burton's long-awaited sequel, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice, which opened the festival with a 3-minute standing ovation. The clapping would most likely have gone on much longer, but the Venice programmers quickly dimmed the lights as Burton and his cast. Excuse me. I'm going to start over. They quickly dimmed the lights as Burton and his cast, led by Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara, and Jenna Ortega, took a bow and lapped up the applause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
I can't wait to see it. I don't know when I'm going to get to see it, but I would love to see it as soon as possible.
Yeah, same here.
And speaking of Beetlejuice, it has been getting great early reviews.
Yeah, so the BBC gave it the review. Tim Burton's sequel surpasses the original in almost every respect, as well as People magazine or People online. Beetlejuice reviews call the sequel a nostalgic blast with just enough of Tim Burton's juice, which is good because sometimes Tim Burton can have too much juice.
I agree. Some Tim Burton I think is fantastic.
Yeah. And then Variety said Beetlejuice review, Tim Burton's lightweight sequel works as ghostly fan service. And what more do we want than fan service?
Well, I like a little bit more, but
yeah. But I haven't heard anybody say it's horrible yet. I know I've seen a couple of people that went to early reviews and whatnot, and they said they really enjoyed it.
What's one of the other co-stars that's in it? He played the Green Goblin. I'm so horrible with names. He's in Beetlejuice.
He played the Green Goblin? Michael Keaton?
No. He played the Green Goblin in the original
Romero?
With Tobey Maguire. Doesn't matter. If that particular actor, horrible with names, sorry everybody. I need to make notes on this stuff, I guess, ahead of time. Wherever my brain goes, I'll take a note ahead of time.
Yeah. You know what? As soon as you click the go live button, we automatically lose like 10 points.
So anyway, he's a fantastic actor. Almost every role he's ever been in it just does something quirky. William Dafoe. There you go.
There you go. Thank you, Caleb.
Even Caleb, I know what you meant. Autocorrect, but I know Willem Dafoe. Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic actor. I don't think he would, no matter where you are in your career. Some people have never picked anything just for the money. I don't think he's ever done anything just for the money.
Okay.
His characters are always fantastic.
Cool.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Next up.
Yeah, Universal has officially released the first look of Jurassic World Rebirth, the 7th film in the 31-year-old franchise, starring Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, and Mahershala Ali. Gareth Edwards, director of Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and the creator, is directing from a script by David Kopp, who wrote the original Jurassic Park, released in 1993.
It's cool that Gareth Edwards is involved. As soon as there isn't anything he's done that I don't like. But at the same time, I don't know if I need another Jurassic Park movie or Jurassic World movie as they're going.
I mean, I don't know if you're building an intellectual property. This is a kind of cool one. Living in a world with dinosaurs. I mean, that's.
I guess Universal Studios needs to keep it alive in order for people to appreciate the attraction.
Right.
Attractions,
and Universal does rely a lot on their horror, their darker aspects for a lot of their stuff in the parks.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is probably the closest thing to a horror franchise that allows them to just like keep going year round, right? You can always put somebody in one of the
Universal
suits.
Monsters that they're going to be plugging pushing and promoting as much as they can soon. I mean, this is as far as first look goes, this is kind of a weak first look photo.
It's got all the pieces. It's got all the pieces. If it comes together correctly, it could be fantastic.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as the first photo goes, like I'm assuming you're looking at a dinosaur.
I'm assuming it's a safe dinosaur.
Yeah.
That's probably in the first 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, Ellie says, I don't know. I think I'm done with this movie series. Yeah, the last few have been kind of like, oh man, why are they still making these?
I saw the first of the reboots, so I guess the fourth movie. And that one was okay. I saw the fifth one. Did not care for it. Never saw
I don't know
the
if I've
sixth
seen all 6. Maybe I have.
one. I didn't see the sixth one. I know I didn't.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Channing Tatum admits he once bought new shirts for an entire year to avoid doing laundry.
I had 1 year that I called the year of the fresh white tee. I hate doing laundry. Like old tattered white shirt. It's just a classic thing. I hate doing laundry. Like I hate it more than I can possibly say. I had 1 year that I called the year of the fresh white tee. And I don't think I did laundry all year that year. And I just wore white t-shirts that I just bought. Like I'd be like, I can get like 2 wears out of this a week. This is gonna be good. The year of the fresh white tee, 99 or 2000. It's a beautiful year. I like.
Sorry about that. Someone didn't do a very good editing job on that. I just thought it. Go ahead.
What a privileged life to buy a brand new, nice white T-shirt every day.
Yeah, and later on he holds it up. It's a Hanes. It's a Hanes with the he has to have it without the tag.
Oh well, okay. So I guess it wasn't an expensive white T-shirt, but still.
So yeah, so he I just thought it was interesting that he I almost do that. Like I get a new shirt every day.
Yeah, but you wash your shirts at the end of the week.
Sure. I got over 100 shirts now.
Oh wow.
And we do less than we do like three shows a month. So I'm good for a while.
Okay.
But I wear them more than just when I'm on here.
Jason Kelce and Travis Kelce reportedly sign a $100+ million podcast deal with Amazon's Wondery that is reportedly worth more than $100 million over 3 years.
The deal amounts $100 million for 3 years for doing a podcast.
Share the wealth.
Okay, what's the name of this company? That's who do we have to contact?
Amazon. That's who you got to contact.
Amazon Wondery. I don't even know what that is.
It gives exclusive ad deals or ad sales and distribution rights to Wondery.
What is Wondery?
I don't know.
Like
it must be something under the Amazon umbrella. I'm gonna look this up.
Well, that's it. See, it's working. Their 100 million is already paying off. We got one person searching them out on the web. But 100 million for 3 years, like, okay, we got to get it. We got to get these guys sponsoring us.
Premium podcasts, Wondery.com, premium podcasts. Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard is the first thing that comes right up. And I know that they get, I don't know, 100 million subscribers or something like that. Probably not that much, but you know. Anyway.
That's crazy. Let's get to the sports news.
Yeah. An Oakland A's fan caught 3 foul balls in the exact same inning. I saw this. This is great. Did you
see this? Yeah, this is
great.
You got to watch this.
Jackson Churio fouls it back.
Go to work, left-hander. Right in front of the old man. You got to love
84 runs batted in. They'll foul it back.
And it's the same dude. Twice. Team speed. Defense. Look at this. I told you he wasn't done.
That is once in a lifetime.
When there's only 9 people in the section, it's a little bit easier. But at the same time, those are beauty catches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of them were incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. He had the pizza in the hand in the first one. He was still holding his pizza.
Oh, man, that was great. And that one, that may have never happened. And 2, it'll never happen again because the Oakland A's are leaving.
What? Where are the Oakland A's going?
I thought the A's were moving out of Oakland, weren't they? Wasn't somebody moving to Vegas? I thought somebody was moving to Vegas.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe I may be making something up.
Yeah, you might have.
Starting a rumor.
I haven't really been following the A's, but
well, I'll move on to the next headline and just say that that's a truth.
That was awesome. That was awesome. That's the only thing you could say for it. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Groot from the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy and his superhero friends are assembling from January 15th to January 30th, 2025 in It's a Small World with Groot. Work is well underway on this limited period overlay showing Groot and his friends visiting Earth for vacation and experiencing cultures and music with children from all over the world.
Yeah, so the original concept with It's a Small World was it was be UNICEF and peace and harmony. Well, nothing says peace and harmony than Marvel's assembling their Earth's mightiest heroes. But it's in Tokyo Disneyland.
Only in Tokyo.
Only in Tokyo.
Wow.
So here we are. See, and you're gonna get somebody. Which park is this happening at? Yeah, it's happening in Tokyo.
Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the reason that happens is because technically Tokyo or some other entity owns part of that park, correct? Like it's not fully owned and operated by Disney.
Not owned or operated by Disney at all.
Oh,
It's,
nice.
yeah, the Tokyo Sea. Oh, geez, I just heard it this morning. I know what it is. I can't remember. Like I said, you up your IQ soon as you kick your life. Yeah, Lily says, I figured it wasn't here. Yeah, if it was here, the internet would be losing its mind in the worst way. But guess who's going to be in Tokyo between January 15th and June 30th, 2025? And
Right
has
there. Yeah, nice. You'll get to go see it.
I get to go see it.
And while we were watching that video, I did check. The A's are leaving Oakland after this season.
Oh, wow.
They will play in Sacramento through 2027 until the brand new Vegas stadium is ready. So it's that they are moving to Vegas. So
It's going to be the Vegas A's?
They'll probably come up with another name. But
okay. The Athletics.
Anyway.
The original name for the A's.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Yeah, Lily's saying lucky for you, Stan. I know.
Yeah.
I was excited when I saw that Tokyo was getting that.
What were you saying?
But I don't think Oakland was the original home for the A's either.
I don't know. That's where they've always been, as far as I remembered.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking way back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Originally in Oakland.
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
Next up, Sigourney Weaver confirms her role in the upcoming Mandalorian movie. Quote, I am playing a role in The Mandalorian and Grogu, Weaver told Deadline in an August 27th interview, adding, quote, I got to meet Grogu for the first time the other day. I'm filming that before I go to London for The Tempest at the end of the year.
So Sigourney Weaver, is there a sci-fi she hasn't been in now? Like she's been in Star Trek. She's been in Avatar. She's been in Aliens. Has she been in Terminator? Probably. She probably,
she's been in Marvel because she was in The Defenders.
Yeah.
Even though that was Netflix Marvel.
There it is. Oriental Land Company owns Tokyo.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's got all of them now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters. You're right. But when I see Sigourney Weaver and I think of Mandalorian, you know what character I think of?
Tell me.
Tell me. Pelly.
Who?
Pelly. Don't they kind of? I could see them being together in the Mando movie.
I can see her playing something a little bit less slapsticky.
Then Pelly?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, she was in Haunted Mansion. Sigourney Weaver.
Oh,
Pretty
really?
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was. Anyways, I see her
Yeah.
being with Pelly in like, Pelly's already slapsticky, but she does have some humor.
I instantly saw her as either there's a
Like a Mandalorian.
There's an Imperial remnant general. Oh, I'm forget again names.
Do you think she's gonna be a bad guy?
She could be. There's a general that after the fall of the Empire, she works her way up, and she ends up sort of. I think it's Ray Sloan. She becomes like Allegiant General or Allegiant something or other Ray Sloan.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a fantastic role for her to play. A very serious, committed to the Empire role.
I think it's going to be a bit role. I don't think it's going to be very big. Is what I'm thinking, because she says that she shot her scenes already. Now she's going to London to shoot The Tempest.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's not. Well, I think it's a cameo type thing, and I think that's why I'm thinking is going to be kind of a in and out.
She could be a Mando for sure. She could just be a Mando in the background.
Be a Mando. Yeah.
But it'd be awesome if she was one of the Mandos that helped save Din originally. That would be cool.
Oh, they like yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
The photo.
All right, next up.
I don't have the photo for the next one, but that's okay. Everybody knows what she looks like.
Oprah Winfrey. Heard of her? Anyone?
Yeah.
Is set to host a primetime special for ABC that will tackle the use and impact that artificial intelligence has on people's everyday lives. The special, titled AI and the Future of Us, an Oprah Winfrey special, is set to air September 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern and stream on Hulu the next day. The event will feature conversations with tech and media pundits like OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, former Microsoft CEO and Gates Foundation chair Bill Gates, content creator Marcus Brownlee, and many more.
So I was thinking about this. Now, if ABC was smart, they would introduce this show with Oprah, but not Oprah. Have a completely AI Oprah introduce a show that is so good that nobody even can tell that it's not Oprah until Oprah walks out and goes, "How would you like to meet my AI partner?"
Yeah, I think that would be fantastic. It's okay. So I don't want to.
Are we there yet, though? Are we there yet that they could make an Oprah?
I mean, I don't know. They're doing pretty good with motion capture AI. So like Tarkin in Rogue One, for example, was pretty good by using AI to like map other actors' faces on. And it's only gotten better, right?
Or Luke.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. And I know that Star Wars doesn't own or Disney doesn't own a monopoly on AI. But it's starting to become much more of a thing that it actually is impacting us on a daily basis. Like socially, it is now impacting us on a daily basis. And I'm not trying to get political. That's one of the things we stay away from. But we're now beginning to see claims that things are AI generated, whatever, for politics. So it's beginning to affect more aspects of our lives too. So
I'm sure that'll come up in her special. That'll come up in her special for sure.
It's got to be, yeah.
Because Oprah's not afraid to talk politics. You know that,
right?
Yeah. I'm gonna watch this. I'm definitely gonna check this out because I'm very curious to see what they all have to say about this. But I would totally do that. I would totally have the show introduced with an Oprah that is so good that we don't know that it's Oprah until she walks out and says, "By the way, that wasn't me."
That's not me. That's someone like live motion capture. Did you ever watch Black Mirror?
Yes, loved it.
Did you see the episode where the fake character ran for office
Probably.
It was like
I forget what they're about.
it was essentially a made up like cartoon character, and there was a comedian that was wearing like a motion capture face.
Oh yeah.
That was like, and this fake thing was running for office. We're getting to that point that like a deep fake AI Oprah, like you're saying, could do stuff like this. That would be a really cool way to do this.
Yeah, I think that'd be a cool way to introduce
Well,
the show. All right, let's
next
skip the commercials. We'll save those
No
for another time.
commercials?
Yeah, we'll save
All
those for
right.
another time, and we'll go straight to our little game there. So people in the chat, there's not much people watching, but if people in the chat, we want you to play along with this.
Yeah, go for it.
So this game is called Star Wars or IKEA. So I'm going to put a word up, and you have to tell me whether you think it's a Star Wars word or if it's an IKEA word. So here's your first one. Sleazebango. Bangano? And Patrick, you probably know all of these.
Sleazebagano.
Sleazebagano?
Sleazebagano.
Sleazebagano. Sleazebagano.
That's my best guess at how to say it.
Is that a word from Star Wars or is that a word from IKEA? So Lily says Star Wars, and Goth says IKEA. What do you say it is, Patrick? Patrick or Caleb says Star Wars? Question mark.
Hey, you want to buy some death sticks?
Ah, you got it.
You don't want to sell me death sticks. I don't want to sell you death sticks.
Yeah. So this is that's a Star Wars character. So that's how the game works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got a few of these. So Dagstorp. Is that a character in Star Wars or something from Star Wars, or is that something that IKEA sells? Dagstorp.
Dagstorp.
Yeah.
Let's see. Got a couple IKEAs.
Leah is saying IKEA.
Caleb going with Star
Eddie
Wars.
is saying IKEA, and Caleb is saying Star Wars. What do you say it is, Patrick?
I'm guessing IKEA.
Why is my click not working? There it goes.
I'm gonna go with it. It's a chair.
It's like a couch, a love seat. Yeah. There we go. It's a chair. Okay, Soloheta. Soloheta.
Solheta.
Soloheta. Someone from the Solo family. Soloheta. Almost sounds like a planet, but it could also be a doorstop. I don't know. Some fancy. Okay, so Betty is saying Star Wars. Where are we here? I think that's the first one in. Was Betty?
I think so.
Yeah. I'll wait for
any other guesses?
Caleb and Lily are doing Google search right now. Do you know what it is?
I'm gonna guess that it's IKEA. I'm guessing that it is something that hangs. It like it's an organizer of some sort. That's my guess.
Betty, Lily, and Caleb are all saying Star Wars, and you're saying IKEA.
I'm guessing IKEA. I'm guessing that it hangs and is an organizer of some sort.
It's light bulbs.
Oh,
at IKEA.
Well,
so if you go to IKEA and ask where the Solhetas are, they'll send you to the lighting department.
I should have known from the name Solheta.
Okay, this one's an easy one, I think. Diango. Or Danago? Diango. Oh, okay. Lily already answered in that one. Okay. Sorry, Lily. It's hard to tell where it ends. I got to start putting in a couple of things.
All right,
Okay,
Lily
so
got one in Star Wars.
Lily is saying Star Wars. Caleb's saying Star Wars. Betty's saying Star Wars. And Patrick is saying
Star Wars. Yeah,
you know
this
what
is
it
the
is?
Dianoga. Yeah,
Dianoga.
this is the thing that drags Luke under.
Yeah.
And if you go to Galaxy's Edge, there is one of the water fountains that up above the water fountain, every now and then a little Dianoga eye will stick up.
Yeah. And underneath it, there's a sign. It's an airbrush saying, "Don't drink the water."
Mm-hmm. It may be toxic to some life forms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And when you went on the Star Cruiser, the AI that they had there would ask you if you had misplaced any Dianoga eggs. Malachi. Oof.
Okay, Lily is saying IKEA with that one.
Yeah. Malachi.
Betty is saying IKEA. But Caleb is saying Star Wars.
I'm gonna guess IKEA. I actually don't know.
It's Star Wars.
Oh,
It's Jabba's guard that watches the
Rancor.
Thank you. So Caleb got that one right.
He's in a novel that I've read.
Oh, there you go.
There are some prefaces to some of the novel chapters, and he's one of them.
Honestly, I've done these so long ago I couldn't remember which one it was either. To be honest with you, Sorg Mantell.
Oh man, if it would have said Ord Mantell, easy.
Mm-hmm. Lily is thinking Star Wars on this one. Betty is saying IKEA. And Caleb is saying Star Wars. What does Patrick say?
Oh, I think this one is again IKEA. I keep guessing the same way.
It's IKEA. It's comforters and blankets.
All right.
Or pillowcases. Yeah. Sheets. Exogorth.
This is a fantastic one.
Do you know what this is?
I think I do. I think I do. Yeah.
Okay, Lily is saying Star Wars. We should have kept scores, I guess. It's not that many people here. Caleb is saying Star Wars.
Yeah.
And Betty is saying Star Wars. So
yep, this is Star Wars. This is
what is it?
It is the space slug.
Yeah.
It's the thing that almost kind of does chomp down on the Millennium Falcon in Empire.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't have known that, honestly.
As a part of one of the swag things that I got from Mosh Isley, there was a loot box, and there was a Exogorth oven mitt.
I knew you were going to say oven mitt.
It was great.
Yeah. I always just called it the space slug.
Yeah.
Okay, Bullman.
I've got my guess.
You got your guess.
Yeah.
Okay, Lily's in first. She's with IKEA.
I tried to space it out.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Okay, so Lily has IKEA, Betty has IKEA, and Caleb's saying Star Wars again. Caleb says Star Wars every time.
Well, and I say IKEA every time. I'm saying that this is IKEA.
You're saying it's IKEA? Any guesses what it is?
I think it's a rug.
It's a toilet brush. It's from IKEA.
A bowlman.
It's a bowlman for cleaning your bowl, man. They also sell a little stool too. That's a thing, also called a bowlman. But I thought the toilet brush was more fun.
Talkable. Takabo?
Takabo?
I don't know. Takabo.
Okay, I'll put a spacer here. If I can. Yeah, I got it in time.
Do you remember
Okay,
this one, Stan?
Lily is saying Star Wars. Caleb is saying, honestly, I can't remember. Caleb is saying Star Wars.
I think it's Star Wars. I
You
think
it's Star Wars?
I actually don't know.
And Betty is saying Star Wars. Alrighty. And what do you think it is? Star Wars?
I think it's Star Wars, but I
What is it
actually
Star
don't
Wars?
know.
You don't know what it is?
I don't know. I think it would be a planet. Sounds like a planet name.
Nope. It's a desk lamp from IKEA.
Looks like a mushroom.
Yeah. But it's a little desk lamp with USB plug that you can plug into your computer. This one's
Man,
super easy. Everyone's
got
gonna
us
know
all.
this one. Mon Mothma.
Mothma. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's I think this is kind of a given.
One of my all-time favorite jokes actually revolves around Mon Mothma. I'll tell you once we get all our
Well, I think you kind of gave it away now.
Yeah,
They
well,
were
everyone's
Yeah,
getting Star Wars. Everyone knows
yeah,
this one.
Star Wars, and then I'm sure Caleb said Star Wars every time so far. So yeah,
in the third Family Guy Star Wars, when the Mon Mothma character walks up, I can't remember who says, but I think the Peter who's playing Han Solo looks over and says, "Oh hey, the only other woman in the galaxy," and the camera goes to Lois, and Lois just, "I don't like her," and just that quick little joke. Oh, it's so perfect. The only other woman in the galaxy. Of course, you would hate her right off the bat.
I don't like her.
I don't like her.
Yeah, that's Star Wars, Mon Mothma. The original actress that played Mon Mothma in is it Empire? Is that her first appearance?
I believe she first showed up in Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. So I was listening to an interview with her. She's a bit of a hippie in real life. And I guess the interview went where she said that, so she went to George Lucas. She says, and I asked George, what is Mon Mothma? Like, what is my character? Like, what do I do? Like, who am I? And George told me that I'm the Moon Mother. And so ever since then, I've been really fascinated by the moon. And I was at this place, and they had a telescope where you could look. And I looked at the moon. And did you know that the moon is round like a ball and not flat like a plate? That's what she said in the interview.
I'm glad that the character Mon Mothma does not represent that level.
And she went, I was shocked to see that the moon was round like a ball.
But speaking of Mon Mothma, can't wait for Andor season 2. Everything related to her was super interesting.
Yeah. Kustafar. Kustafar?
Kustafar? I don't know.
Kustafar? Lily is saying IKEA on this one. Caleb is saying Star Wars again.
Star Wars. Mustafar.
If it was Mustafar, we would know it was Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. Some would.
Yeah, well, you and I would. And Betty is saying IKEA. So we got 2 IKEAs and a Star Wars. What is Patrick saying?
IKEA. I think it's a table of some sort. That's my guess.
It's a candle. Yeah, IKEA.
Oh,
I kind of want a
candle.
That's a cool looking candle. I kind of want
it.
Yeah. Ricktig.
Ricktig? Oh man, I have no clue.
It sounds like a small character. If it's a character.
If it were a character. Ricky Tikki Tabby.
Ricky Tikki Taggy. Okay, Lily is thinking IKEA on this one.
Ricktig.
Caleb is saying Star Wars.
Stay consistent. You'll get 50% guarantee.
And Betty is saying Star Wars. Okay, what do you say?
I'm guessing IKEA again. Ricktig.
Yeah, it's hooks.
Hooks.
Yeah,
hooks.
Ricktig. hooks. I think that was the last one. Oh no, Scissor Punch is the last one. This is the last one. Scissor Punch.
Scissor Punch.
Yeah.
2 English names shoved together. Neither of those screams Star Wars or IKEA.
Star Wars has a lot of English names squeezed together.
I mean, I guess Sleaze Bogano.
Yeah, Caleb is saying Star Wars. Lily is saying IKEA.
Scissor Punch.
Lightsaber is 2 English names put together.
Fair enough.
Betty is saying IKEA. So we have 2 IKEAs and a Star Wars. What is Patrick saying?
I'm going IKEA. Scissor Punch.
It's Star Wars.
Really?
It's the lobster guy.
It's a lobster guy. Where does he come from?
You have to check Wikipedia.
I'm looking now.
Yeah, check out Wikipedia. 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 I think that was a fun game.
That was great.
Yeah. The chat like that
Thank
one.
you.
I think that was fun. I could get more of those because there's all sorts of IKEA names and all sorts of Star Wars names. Yeah.
Wow. He was in Maz Kanata's castle. Okay.
There you go.
Wow. So he showed up on screen for a grand total of, I don't know, quarter of a second.
Betty is saying that was fun. Lily is saying that was fun.
Speaking of Maz Kanata's castle, that event that I've mentioned before, Mosh Isley, that's like an emo night. They had one to lead off Dragon Con in Atlanta this past Thursday, and they put the call out for people to make banners to make it look like Maz Kanata's castle, and the entire room was lined with homemade like canvas banners that people had made that were both emo, punk, and Star Wars.
Oh wow. Okay.
I love this fan community.
That's nice.
So
Caleb saying that was fun. I love Star Wars. Can you tell?
Well, thanks for everybody for playing along. I appreciate that. That was fun.
That was fun. No show next week. I got my monthly meeting next week. The following week, I'm going to bring some Canadian commercials that I really, really like. They're a lot of fun. I showed them back on the Grand School tour. I showed 2 of them, but now they made a 3rd one. So we'll look at all 3 of them. They're very well done. I think we did a show on Grand School Tour Live of our favorite commercials, and I brought the 2 of them. Lily is saying, great show tonight. Very interesting and fun. Thank you. Thank you, Lily. Tell your friends. Yeah. Betty is saying, yay, Canadian commercials. They're all from the same company, and they're all like, it's like a sequel of commercials. So anyways, have a great week, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Patrick gets next Monday off.
Have a great couple weeks, everybody. May the stars light your way.
Turn left if you come to a fork in the road.
Yes, sir. Turn left at the fork in the road.
I don't believe that.
To infinity and beyond.
You're going to need a bigger volume. How are you?
I'm great.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
What's your name?
My name's Darcy Lynn.
Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange?
I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I'm anxiety.
Green light. Red light.
I'll have what she's having.
Hey, where's the beat? You.
What's that?
With that.